Hello, my name is Kevin. I am the Dapper Man, and this is my review for the Lego Movie. And the Lego Movie 2, since it's in theaters right now, and so now you got 2 reviews in 1 video, so this should make everyone happy. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, then I'm sorry, I don't know what else to do. But here's 2 reviews, and we're going to get started with the Lego Movie. The Lego Movie is a movie made in 2014. It's a stop-motion animation style, having all the Lego characters, everything that we've always grew up with, or some of us has grew up with. And it was something that I never really had that much because the toys are extremely expensive. You look in the stores right now, those are the most expensive toys you could ever purchase. They're more expensive than the figurines that you would get that has the perfect ratio scale, whenever, like the Godzilla ones I have and a couple others. They are the most expensive toys, but that's besides the point. Let's go back to the movie. It's a story of a common average day Joe, character named Emmett, who does everyday routines. Mundane, but everybody knows him as a good-hearted person, or don't know him as well. Not considered that special, just another person. He has a prophecy that's been saying that he is the special to go and be able to be better than the Master Builder. The Master Builder is the evil character that's trying to destroy all the Legos and make them all permanent characters and never move. Everything stays in place, perfect, exactly the way it is. This female heroine character, her name is Wildstyle, and she goes and finds the special and brings it back to the prophecy, who is voiced by Morgan Freeman. I can listen to anything Morgan Freeman does. Morgan Freeman can narrate the entire scripture. He can narrate any book. He can narrate the Dr. Seuss book, and I'll be just grand, just listen to it, because there's something about Morgan Freeman's voice I could just listen to all the time. He can narrate this movie, and in fact, he doesn't narrate this movie, but if he did, I would watch it again and again. When I first watched this movie, I did not care for it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was a super long, extra long Saturday morning special cartoon, and I guess I was in a bad mood. Maybe it was because I was rewatching some of my Star Wars and I was ticked at the prequel. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I just wasn't really that much of a mood to watch it, so when I watched this movie, I actually was not caring for it. I decided to give it a rewatch, like some people recommended me. They told me, if you rewatch this film, you probably will enjoy it, and now I rewatched it, and I have to say, I really do enjoyed it, and now I get some of the jokes. The jokes are in between, so there is something for everyone in the family. There's something for the adults, there's something for the teenagers, something for the children. There's something for just a little bit of everybody, and for fanboys, it has a lot of voice character actors that just throws in a cameo here and there. There is one by Magic Johnson. There is another one by some other basketball team. I can't remember. I don't follow sports, so I'm sorry. I'm not a sports person. But there is voiced by Chris Pratt. Has Elizabeth Banks. It has Will Ferrell. It has a lot of voice actors and actresses, and I very much enjoyed it. Now to watch it, just so you know, when you watch this movie, it may take 2 or 3 times to watch it because there is a load of jokes they put into it, sort of like when they made the Lego Batman movie, which I would highly recommend. It's a very great movie, but this movie is actually really good and surprisingly well done. It has a great story with that I believe the whole family would enjoy. It's wholesome, it's good, it has a lot of humor inside, and it's something that, like I said, it would take probably like 2 or 3 times to actually get everything, if you do get everything. It comes in so fast. So it shows you all the Lego franchises, and sometimes they make fun of their own franchises. It has the cowboy and Indian theme. It has the ninja theme. It has a space theme. It talks about when Legos first started off in the 70s, and it's really fun. It really is. It's something I would highly recommend. And plus, it even has like a thing of Lord of the Rings with Gandalf. Something I very much enjoy. So I would say watch. Oh, and Star Wars. Of course, it has a Star Wars joke. It has a joke on every genre of so many movies, hit movies, and it makes fun of itself, and it knows how to make fun of itself, and it goes on it hard and strong, then leaves right back out and hits another joke. So it's something I would highly recommend. And at the very end, it just wraps up telling the story of a father and son relationship and how to bond closer, and for parents to actually enjoy time with their children. So the Lego Movie 2 starts off with Emmett and Wildstyle in this Mad Max theme. So it's pretty cool because you get to watch all this Mad Max, just rogue type of vehicles, and everyone's all dark and gritty and so forth, and it's still colorful, so it's not it's not like completely dark like the DC universe. I think he makes a joke about that too in the movie. And it just goes on 5 short years later because 5 years later, that's where this movie is now taking place because the first one was 5 years ago, and that's, wow. Emmett, and he wants to build a house, and he wants her close as as like a relationship. It doesn't really say that, but it does. So it's good for a family because every time whenever we do the like past Disney films, it's like immediately when there's a boy and girl, you've got to be in a relationship. You've got to be boyfriend, girlfriend. You've got to get married. This movie is not trying to go into a romantic basis. It's again trying to present itself in a family value lesson, and has him who's been the special, and he is being told by Wild Style that he needs to be rough and tough and gritty, and he needs to, I guess, be more a rough tough type character. And because she's like rough tough, and it's in this Mad Max theme where everything is like this just dry dirt attitude, and he's still not, because everything with him is like kitty cats, love and friendship and everything else, and coffee, loads of coffee jokes. So if you're a coffee junkie, you would like this movie because everything's about coffee. It has a lot of coffee jokes now I'm thinking about it. This movie also has some great visualizations, and I think it has a better story than the first one. That's just my opinion though. I actually enjoy this movie a bit better than the first one. The girl growing up has the boy growing up, and they need to learn to be with each other, to play with each other, to learn to be more like brother and sister, and not always fighting. And that's what it shows in this movie. It's not, you can't always go against each other, but to always, work together, to be together. And so, it's a great family value story. So if you are looking for a family movie, take you and your family, your kids, whatever, go watch this movie. Your siblings, watch this movie with them, because this is actually a really good movie. Again, just like the first one, it's PG. This is PG. I don't know why it's PG. It is the most G-rated thing I've ever seen. There is, seriously, they replace words like hell with heck. There's no cursing. There's no violence that people are dying. So that's another plus, because past Disney movies has always had a character dying. There is no deaths in this movie. They joke about it, but, you rebuild yourself back together. So like you're a Lego, you don't die. So, this movie does throw a lot of jokes. Oh my gosh, this movie throws so many jokes. I can't say that enough, because it does. And it's just something I would highly recommend if you have not seen this movie. If you're thinking about going to watch the movie, again, like I said earlier, watch this movie with your children. Watch it with some friends. Watch it with whoever. It makes a great family movie, especially with this Valentine's Day that's coming up, which I think it's next week or the week after, whatever. And has a great story of the bondship. Your siblings love each other. And if you like what you see right here, if you like this review, let me know in the comments below. Tell me what your thoughts were. Tell me what you thought of the movie, and hopefully I will see you around the next time. So until then, take care. Cheers.